Let's talk about paper wireframes real quick. So there are elements of paper wireframes: rectangle representing the buttons, text field, image, placeholders and sections. We have the text area, we have the icons, and we have the images. So we'll design the about us and service page for the website we want to work on. So right now this is a plain A4 paper, and I'll try to demonstrate what a paper wireframe should look like right now. So I have my rulers right here. I'll have to draw the artboard, that's the frame. I'll have to draw the frame with the ruler, and this is what I'm doing right now. So I'll draw the frame for the website with a ruler, and this would carry what the about us page would look like. So I'm going to just draw the frame, and this is the frame right here, and that is it that I just drawn right here. And we have the frame right here right now, and I'm going to name it about us page, and I'm going to name it that. So I'm going to start the wireframing, and to begin with I have to start with the navigation bar, which is the header. So I have to draw the navigation bar, which is that, and I'll just input the logo one side and the menu one side. So the logo stays this left side and the menu comes to the other right side. So the logo stays on the left side and the menu goes to the right side. And from there we're going to draw the hero section, not like an hero section. We're going to have something like an hero section in the about us page, just to make our design good. And here we are. So we have the about us page. I'm going to label it about us, of course, as there will be a text label about us on the hero section lookalike, and I'm going to say about Bullard Creative Studio, and that will be the text around that. And I'm going to have text after that. I'm going to have a text beside that. Then there'll be a video player. Then the next thing will be our services will be included. So I'm going to just draw the text. There will be a text beneath our services, and there will be a text, and circle the ellipse would represent an icon. There will be an icon. The icon would represent like whatever the service is, and we're going to have a title header. Then we're going to have a plain text, which is this, and we're going to have another icon right there with the circle, and we're going to have a title header with the rectangle, shaded rectangle. Then we're going to have another one. So there will be the list of services, and this is the form it will take right now. Don't worry, we're going to transform all these to an actual design, but this is just a low-fi wireframe, and I'm trying to sketch it on paper. So we have that, and we're going to have the icons, the title header, and we're going to have text with the line property in our wireframe. So we're going to have that, our services, and that will be vividly done. And we're going to have another section beside our services. So this will be like an image, but a text will be overlaid on the image, so it will be what we do. It's going to be equivalent to our services. Then the next thing would be we're going to design another section which would just have some kind of design that would say we are tech creatives, and we have some extra text beneath it. Then we could put a button in it. Then we could draw the footer for the about us page. So this is a simple wireframe, a low-fi wireframe, and that will be for the about us. So let's draw the one for this our service page. So I'm going to draw the one for our services page, and I'm going to do what I did earlier on. I'm going to have a frame size. So I'm going to draw a frame first, and this is a frame being drawn with my ruler and pen. Then I'm going to have the very first section designed of our services page. So let me just have the very first section designed, and that will be an image. There will be an image on the right side, while the image, there will be a text beside the image that says our services, and there will be a little text right now. So the text will be represented with the line, and those will be the text right there. Then having to have the image, our services that has a text. Then we are going to have the next section designed, and the next section will start listing the services in a grid layout. So there are grids. There could be 4x4 grid, but currently I'm working on a 3x3 grid, and that's what I'll do right now. So I'll use the rectangle to represent the grid, then there will be an icon in the grid, then the icon, there will be a title which will represent the service, and there will be a dash some little text beneath what is representing the services. And we're going to draw the second grid card, so it will be a card and it will be in a 3x3 grid format, and that's what I just did right there. So that will represent the services. So the services could go on, and we're going to draw the grid layout. So it will be a 3x2 type of grid, so 3 up and there will be 2, like it will be 3x2, so that will be 6 in total. So that's what I just drew right now, and that will be that for our services. And there will be a contact us page, which is this. I'll just write contact us, that's another session, and the contact us page would have something as simple as a form. There could be a form around that, and that will be a form. So I just drew a form representation. Then the other thing will be like an icon, then a text, then an icon, a text, then we're going to have that, then we're going to have the footer design. So simply you can easily draw a paper wireframe with this method, and it's very easy. Like, it's very easy to draw a paper wireframe, so you don't have to do your framing design on Figma. All you have to do is just do a wireframe on your paper, then you can bring it to your Figma. Then the representation says the line is a test area, so wherever you see line is a test area, and whenever you see this small rectangle that has shaded parts, so it's the header title, so it's going to be the title test. And we have what we have again, we have something like a rectangle, and the rectangle or square, like with the circle will be the icons, of course, like I've stated earlier on, the circle will be the icons. They are going to have something like a rectangle with something like a cross in it, which is an image, so that will represent an image. So we're going to just transform all this to high fee design. So currently we have the low fee for the about us. Then we go to the services page. Then right here in the services page, I'll do the same representation. The line represents the test area, then the circle represents the icons, then just like I did earlier on. So the small rectangle represents the title text, and the rectangle with the image cross represents the image with a cross represent the image. And here we are. So that's how to design a paper wireframe, and that will be a low fidelity wireframe. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.